Welcome to Story Time with Pastor Steve. Today's story is the story of Joash. It is from 2 Kings chapter 11. It's written by Constance Head and illustrated by Susan Morris. One stormy night in Judah, 3,000 years ago, cruel Queen Athaliah prepared to strike a blow. Now Athaliah was a queen as wicked as can be. Her people served her out of fear, for very strong was she. But no one really liked her. She had no friends at all, and every day she worried that her kingdom soon would fall. She called her guards and spoke her plan on that dark, stormy night. Go get the baby Joash. I want him out of sight. Now Joash was a baby prince, too young to know a thing, but Athaliah was afraid someday he might be king. When he grows up, the bad queen thought he might take my crown from me. So little Joash will have to die, then king he'll never be. She's not such a very nice lady. Unhappily, the queen's guards walked along the palace halls. Poor little orphan Joash did no one's care at all, with no parents to protect him from the bad queen's dreadful plan. Was there anyone to save him so he'd live to be a man? Yes, the Lord was watching closely over the little prince that night. The Lord was making very sure that things would turn out right. Aunt Jehosheba awoke. She felt a sudden chill. I must check on baby Joash. Something's wrong. Things are too still. In the royal nursery, Joash slept. His nurse was by his side. Grab him and run. Don't ask me why, good Aunt Jehosheba cried. The ladies ran like summer wind straight out of the palace gate with Joash in his nurse's arms. Hurry or we'll be late. We must hide him in the temple, Jehosheba did declare, for we know that Queen Athaliah will never go in there. In the storerooms of the temple, they made themselves a home, and Jehosheba and Joash never dared outside to roam. For dreadful Athaliah was still the nation's queen. Every year she grew more cruel, every year more fierce and mean. O Lord, have you forgotten us? The people of Judah sighed. Send us a better ruler, please, again and again, they cried. The Lord was listening carefully, but the time seemed very slow. While God and Joash, uncle and aunt, were watching Joash grow. Someday, my child, you'll be a king, Uncle Jehliada said. You'll live in the palace and have a crown to wear upon your head. But while we wait for that happy day, we must always trust the Lord and believe his plan will work for good, though the waiting seems long and hard. At last, the revelation came. It was the plan of heaven. On the temple porch stood Joash, crowned king at age 7. Oh, happy day, oh, wonderful day, the city with laughter rang. The people raised their voices in praise, and here is the song they sang. Live little Joash, God save our precious king. The streets of old Jerusalem with glad rejoicing ring. For 7 years the temple he was kept its secrets well, while hid behind the sacred walls did little Joash dwell. Now fearsome Athaliah has fallen from her throne, while Joash from his hiding place comes forth to claim his own. So crown him with a crown of gold, and for his future pray, may his people love him always as they do this glorious day. It's awesome to think what God can do even with a little boy or a little girl. If you're a little boy or a little girl and you're listening to this story, know that God has a plan for you. It might not be to be king or queen, but it might be to help somebody learn more about Jesus' love and forgiveness. May God bless you today.